So welcome to another Driven, episode 18, and today we're going to talk about constructive criticism or constructive feedback. Do you know how to get constructive feedback? Because most people don't. You know, since I started this Driven, I had a lot of people giving me their feedback. And some like it, some didn't like it. That's fine. You know, the ones that didn't like it probably didn't see the benefit from it, the value in it, which is fine because I'm not doing this for everybody. I'm doing this for people that are trying to get further faster, right? So I have a group of people that I usually share my content with before I post it. At the beginning, there were even bigger group of people, but I started to cut down to a few after I received feedback such as, you know, fine, okay, it's good, it's not good, you know, but that feedback, it really doesn't have no value for me. And I will usually ask people, so what do you think about my content? How can I improve it? So let me tell you a story. When I was working at this company, I was at the office with this gentleman called Josip Kovac. I mentioned him before in some of my videos. So here he goes again. So this man was the smartest man I know, just an outstanding guy. So he wrote many books on various subjects, and all the books were great. Just all the books were great. So he will always finish a chapter of any book, and he will give it to me and said, "Please tell me what's wrong with this chapter." Like, what? Please tell me what's wrong with this chapter. I'm like, what's wrong with it? Why? He said, you know, I know that the chapter is good, but I need to find how can I make it even better. I mean, how crazy is that? You know, he intentionally let himself be exposed in order to improve his work. How many of us will do that? Probably just quite a few. And I'm sorry about my voice, I had a little cold. So right now I'm actually realizing all the benefits from it. You always want to make your content better and better. So back to the subject of constructive criticism or constructive feedback, whatever. And yeah, just to make it clear, constructive feedback is not something you say, I don't like it. You know, that's nothing. That is just your thought, your opinion, which is not constructive at all. And you know, it just has no value. So the friend of mine called me the other day. He said, hey man, can we talk for a little bit? I said, sure man, what's up? He said, okay, so I've been following your Driven and I really like it. I think I watched like all of them, and I really like the concept of it. I like the value in it, and I think you can make it even better. I know some people that are doing similar things, but they forgot in their videos they have intro and outro, and I really think that you should add, you know, intro and outro in your videos. It will make it look even more professional. So can you make that for the next Driven? I said, well, that was a great feedback, and there are 5 stages of great feedback. So let's break down all of this conversation. So first, ask them do they have time. Take your time to give your feedback. Don't just be like blah 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 randomly just say your feedback. Take your time. Ask them do they have time, so take your time. Because feedback should not be rushed. Set up a time and talk about it. Second, when you talk about it, first give them some encouragement. Like he said, you know, I really like your content, like you think this has value. And then he said, I know some other people that are doing it, and it look even better if you had intro and outro, you know. So that was his personal opinion from his personal way that he knows. So third one, ask him to be direct. So can I be honest with you? You know, can I be direct with you? So people usually say yes, right? Even if they say no, you just be like, okay, I understand it's not a great time to talk about it. We'll talk about some other time, okay? But ask them to be direct and they just say whatever you need to say. So 4, tell them about what fixing the issue might do for them. You know, how can they benefit from it? So he said, well, what results can I expect? So he said, you know, if you add intro and outro, it'll probably make it look even more professional and people love it more, which is a great input. And 5, you know, hold them accountable. So after he said that, he said, you know, can you do that for the next Driven? So right now, pretty much, he said, you know, I'm giving you my time, I'm giving you my feedback, please act on it. If you don't act on it, then I just wasted my time and your time. So hold them accountable. You know, you see, people will not understand feedback. Most of the people don't. The one that do understand, however, good feedback, we're really happy that you took your time and share your experience with them, you know. So I'm really thankful for Sanio. Hi, Sanio. I really thank Sanio and to everybody who's given me positive feedback or negative feedback, but constructive feedback the most for this Driven. So right now, I would like for you to give me this feedback on the comments below. It's Friday. It's a great day. Hope everybody have a great weekend.